What's going on? We got Baby Mario Kart, and we're gonna start off on Cheep Cheep Lagoon R. So let's get into it. So I just found out mechanic they have. I don't know how long they had it in here, but I'm not even sure if they had it before. But I just figured out that if you have the drifting thing on, so I have it to where, like, if I turn, I automatically start drifting. So before, this was a problem to me, but I still kept it because I like drifting. But it's been a problem to me because it becomes hard to turn. Like for points like that, it just feels like I'm hopping everywhere. But if you look on the bottom, you see it says steer. So they gave you a mechanic to where if you have it on the drifting, and like I said, I don't know if they have this before, but I just figured it out, then you can just steer. So like, for example, right here, I just want to turn, I don't want to drift. So it's really nice. So you get the best of both worlds. I enjoy it. I'm still probably going to be drifting the most time, and I'm probably still going to be doing a lot of random hop turns because I'm just got used to it at this time. But yeah, cool little thing I found. So if you didn't know, then hey, learned something new from me. That's pretty cool. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about the best job I've ever had. I want you guys to leave in the comments the best job you guys have ever had. I'm going to tell you the best job I have, and I'm going to tell you why it was the best job for me. All right, and we're disregarding pay, and yeah. So the best job I ever had was being a sign postman. I'll tell you why. For those of you who don't know what a postman is, a sign postman, at least for real estate agents, is the guy who puts up the for sale signs. So the big piece of wood that gets stuck into someone's front yard, and then a sign hanging on there with the realtor's picture and number and a big for sale sign on it. And that's what a sign postman is. And why is that the best job I've ever had? I'll tell you why. Because, and I've talked about it in the past before. Ooh, what a great setup I had there. Anyways, I talked about it before in the past, and why that I like jobs that I can run on my own time, and I can be not lazy with it, but if I don't feel like working one day, I don't have to. And it was one of those kind of jobs. And I wasn't like the postman. I was actually working for a postman who just needed extra help. Which I'll get more into that later on. But it was a great job for that reason. I can set my own schedule. I was actually going to school while having this job. It was possible. I was not only a full-time student, but I was working. So that was probably like the best time in my life before I got the job I have now. I think the job I have now is the best job I've ever had, but before the job I have now, like let's just say if I had an offer to do the sign postman job again, and they would pay me more than the school does because I work at a school, then I probably would take it because the job was so great. I don't do well with customer service. I'm not a extrovert. I'm an introvert. I like to myself. I mean, I do like the aspect of having coworkers, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to be able to literally be, or at least feel like, I'm my own boss. And that's what this job made me feel like. So I'd get emails every week, a list of emails of addresses and places that I needed to install signs, and for which realtor I needed to install it for. And then it'd just be like, hey, make sure you get this sign up before Wednesday, before this time, or make sure you get this sign up sometime this week, or make sure you take this sign down at this time on Tuesday. And I'd get these emails, and it'd be like Saturday. So I'd have like all this time. So let's just say on Saturday I'm like, I don't want to work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I'm just gonna get everything done Saturday. So I just go, I get everything done Saturday because I had nothing to do on Saturday or something. This is just for instance, an example. Then I would go get everything done on Saturday, and guess what? The rest of the week I did not have to work. That was it. That was my job, and it was fantastic, man. Can we talk about that comeback? I was in 8th place that whole time. Oh man, and I'm probably gonna be 8th place anyways. This series of bad luck coming up, I can feel it. But yeah, that was my job. The labor wasn't intense. It was easy. I just dug a simple hole and stuck a big piece of wood in it and put a sign on it. All you had to have was the right tools and the right car. At the time, I had a Toyota 4Runner. I could fit some signs inside the trunk of my car. Yes, I did have to use my own car, which is part of the reason why I quit. And yeah, so you might be asking, why'd you quit then? I thought it was the best job you ever had. Well, simple. The pay sucked. For every sign I took down, I got $5. For every sign I installed, I got $15. So like installing the signs was kind of, let's just say if the 4Runner's gas was like the Prius, because I have a Prius now. If it was like the Prius, then the job, I wouldn't still have the job, but because even then the pay sucked, but it would have managed. But like I was literally working so I can stay in my car to be able to do that job. So it just, at some point it just didn't feel worth it, and that's why I had to quit. I remember before I end this video, I'll tell you the story really quick. I had to do I live in Temecula area of California, wine country area, in a little town called Marietta. And I remember I had to do a job in San Bernardino, which is like 2 hours away from Marietta. And if you guys don't know San Bernardino, you don't want to go to San Bernardino. And I went there, and my GPS stopped working, and it was raining, and I was in this bad area of San Bernardino where I stood out because of physical appearance, and I did not feel safe, and it was for a sign to take out. I got $5 to drive 2 hours to San Bernardino, get lost, and drive another 2 hours back, and that's not including the hours I lost being lost in San Bernardino and enduring all that stress. And I called my boss, and I was like, yeah, where can I leave my stuff? Because I don't want to do this anymore. But yeah, that was the best job I ever had. Hopefully YouTube works out for me, because it's basically the same schedule. Like today, I've recorded 4 videos. So now for the next 4 days, if I don't feel like recording videos, I don't have to. And because I work at a school, I have this whole week off because it's Thanksgiving break. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment of your favorite job, best job you've ever had, like I said before, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.